In the Sumerian tradition, Adapa is the first civilized man, was born 90,000 BCE, as per the Sars in Enki's testament. I would like to clear this up immediately. Adapa is civilized man. Adamu was a primitive worker created by using ape DNA, as their scriptures state, circa 109,800 BCE. It's quite simple really. Adapa was born of human woman and God's seed. The primitive worker being was created from existing ape DNA on earth, clay and essence of the Anunnaki. His name was Adamu. The first civilized man was Adapa. In the Bible is commonly associated with Adam, emerges as the archetype of the first civilized man. Adapa's creation is attributed to the divine intervention of the Anunnaki, an advanced extraterrestrial race. This must be rephrased. Adam is actually based on Adapa. In a clandestine act, Enki, one of the Anunnaki leaders, engaged in a significant endeavor. He augmented an existing earth being, placed his seed, and resulting in the birth of Adapa. This act, shrouded in secrecy, heralded the emergence of a new breed of earthlings, created in the likeness of the Anunnaki themselves. The accomplishments of this new breed were celebrated, as they were endowed with the capability to cultivate food and shepherd livestock, ensuring sustenance for both Anunnaki and earthlings. The idea of differentiating between the Anunnaki and earthlings began to blur, as they both benefited from the presence of this civilized man, using the seed of Enki. This development did not go unnoticed, and word reached Anu, the leader of the Anunnaki. Anu was astonished by the rapid emergence of this civilized man and expressed a desire to meet Adapa. Thus the stage was set for Adapa's journey to Nibiru, the home planet of the Anunnaki. Unbeknown to Anu, Adapa was born from Enki's seed with human women. Adapa's transformation for this extraordinary journey was marked by a change in attire and his accompaniment by Ningish Zida and Dumuzi, sons of Enki. The celestial chariot that would transport him left Adapa awestruck as he embarked on this otherworldly voyage. Adapa and Titi became rock stars on Nibiru. In parallel, the biblical narrative presents a similar tale. In the beginning, as the Bible recounts, God created Adam, who shares etymological connections with Adapa. God breathed life into Adam, endowing him with divine essence. The story continues with the creation of Eve, who corresponds to Titi in the Sumerian account. Together, they were entrusted with the stewardship of the Garden of Eden, tasked with preserving its harmony. However, the narrative takes a divergent turn as the serpent tempts Eve with forbidden knowledge, leading to the fall of humanity. This event illustrates the eternal struggle between good and evil and the consequences of human choices, yet this does not exist in Sumerian text. The Anunnaki gods' mythology states they were creations of primordial serpents. Further, the lineage of Adapa and Titi, their children name were Ka-in and Abael, Cain and Abel. Adapa and Titi have 30 sons and 30 daughters, this to the birth of Seth, who, according to the Sumerian timeline, parallels the emergence of Enos. Enos, the first mortal human born 75,600 BCE, he was known as Kunin. He assumes a pivotal role as a leader and a beacon of hope. Under his guidance, a sense of unity and purpose among humanity emerges. Enos's legacy extends to the naming of Canaan, a land of promise and prosperity, which he names after his son Canaan. Despite the challenges of his era, Enos remains a symbol of humanity's potential for greatness and divine connection. It was Enos who walked his people out of Egypt, and not Moses. These revelations will soon be in front of you all. In the context of the broader timeline, Enos's birth, 75,600 BCE. In summary, the narratives of Adapa and Enos, found both in Sumerian mythology and biblical texts, converge and diverge in fascinating ways. This event involved the creation of a being known as Adamu, a primitive worker. Enki, one of the Anunnaki leaders, recognized the need for laborers to ease the burden of the Anunnaki. In the Abzu mining operations, after a massive rebellion, he proposed a plan to fashion a primitive worker from an existing Earth creature. Ninma, another Anunnaki leader, initially expressed skepticism as life on Earth had evolved naturally over eons. Enki, however, revealed a secret: an existing Earth being that could be upgraded with the essence of the Anunnaki. This marked the beginning of the endeavor to create the primitive worker. The result was Adamu, whose birth and development were closely monitored. His female counterpart, Tiamat, was also fashioned from ape DNA. These primitive workers, however, faced challenges. They did not possess the ability to procreate naturally, which was a crucial concern for the Anunnaki as they needed a workforce. To address this, Enki and his team conducted experiments and adjustments to finally create Adamu and Tiamat, now with the capability to reproduce by using Ninma and Enki's essence from their ribs. Once this was achieved, they were allowed to roam freely around the Garden of Eden. Their descendants multiplied, and the Anunnaki's labor force began to grow. However, tensions emerged as the Earthlings became more self-aware and questioned their roles. Enki observed Adamu became more wild and uncontrollable as he got older because of their DNA mixture. All primitive workers walked around naked. That may explain many naked women in ancient artworks. Enlil, on a stroll through Eden, noticed Adamu and Tiamat wearing clothes, meaning consciousness. He then understood Anunnaki essence of the gods had been given, and he exiled Adamu and Tiamat out of the Garden of Eden. They went to Abzu, known as Africa. Ultimately, these tensions led to conflicts among the Anunnaki, particularly between Enki and his brother, Enlil, who was concerned about the Earthlings' potential for rebellions. These conflicts escalated, and Enlil ordered harsh measures to suppress any resistance. In the end, Enlil's desire for strict control prevailed, and the Anunnaki decided to abandon their creation with the Great Flood. Enki, however, remained attached to the Earthlings and assisted a select group in establishing their own societies. "Build a boat," he advised. This event marked the end of direct Anunnaki influence on Earth, and the Earthlings were left to shape their own destinies. It remains a significant part of human mythology today as we listen to consistent lies about our past. You only lie to deceive, which begs the question, why have religions lied to us all or told half-truths at best for over 1,000 years now? The answer, well, that's within the question. Adapa and Titi were the first civilized humans recognized with biblical text as Adam and Eve. Adamu and Tiamat are primitive workers who are not associated with the Bible. Adam and Eve, these bloodlines died out in the floods. I am Tav. Please like and subscribe. Join our quest for truth. The time has come to question the liars. The time has come for people to understand truth. Who are these religious authors? Well. Revelations are coming. We will soon be revealed all about the dark-blooded antichrists. Please like and subscribe. It helps keep Tav's light filament shining bright amongst the darkness. Humankind, it's time for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thanks for watching. I am Tav.